share is actually one of our men's style of dancing. And this is called men's grass dance. And the grass dance comes out from the plains area. And in the early days, this is actually one of our older styles of dancing. They would have a group of men or a society of men to go out and choose the next encampments or the next areas where they were going to be staying, maybe for the summer or winter time. And they would have these gentlemen go out, for maybe weeks at a time or several, and then they would come back and they would have these areas where they would choose. And during that time they were out there, they were making sure this area, was safe and secure to be used. And they would lay down the prairie grass, one known as buffalo grass. And instead of just cutting it and ridding that area, they would have, certain songs that they would use. And sometimes they would just kind of bless the grounds during that time that they were there. And then when they were done with that area, the grass would come back up to its original way. And, maybe the next following year, they would start to come out and use that same area again. And this is one style that was in the early days. They used to use a lot of the leather strips or some of the horsehair bundles, scalp bundles, to represent that tall prairie grass. But today we have a lot of our grass dancers. We use a lot of the yarn and ribbon, and as well as the horsehair and leather as well, still today. And this is one style that we always like to share. It's kind of honoring, and having respect for the grounds that we use. And but today we have a special young gentleman who's going to be starting off our grass dancers here. And we always like to share, whenever we can, some of with our younger generation, our children, our songs and our dances. And this is one way that we always give encouragement to our children. And this is Gavino here. Come on out, Gavino. And let's give him a nice round of applause. And he is our grass dancer, and as well as Mr. Arlen Whitebreast right here, and Russell Harjo. And a lot of our grass dancers, they have their own unique style of dancing, and it kind of just tells them where they're from. And you see a lot of the beadwork, applique. These are all done by the individuals or maybe their family members as well. But this is one style that we always like to share called men's grass dance. And we're going to have Gavino start off, and then a little later we're going to have the two gentlemen come out. And sometimes we have CDs, but we have these iPods now, they're a little different. But let's bring out Gavino with a nice round of applause.